The title is I Saw the Devil, but who does it mean in the movie? Obviously, it can be said that it refers to Jeong-chul, played by Choi Min-sik. If you watch the movie, you have a little question about whether the devil is necessarily a light iron. Soo Hyeon, played by Byung-hun Lee, is clearly a demon in a sense. From my point of view, Kyung-chul can be called a psychopath. Shouldn't Soo-hyun also be a sociopath? A psychopath is said to be a person with antisocial behavior and a lack of empathy and guilt. Sociopaths are just like psychopaths, except they are aware of what they are doing. It can be said that psychopaths enjoy what they do rather than think that it is a crime. Sociopaths know that what they do is antisocial. Seeing it that way, Kyung-chul feels joy and delight in what he does. Soo Hyeon doesn't seem to be happy at all, and he does what he has to do. I think it's really fortunate that the movie was made in 2010. If this movie were made now, I wonder if it would have been criticized socially. I was wondering if there was a reason to describe it so brutally and specifically. The film shows vividly without hiding anything raw, so it is frowned upon. Kyung-chul works as a driver who transports children to his car. He seems to have been set up as a daycare bus driver to show a more brutal side. He approached a woman who was waiting in a broken car and offered to help, raped and then cut her to pieces. She is a woman who promised to marry her and her child, but she is found dead in the river. Soo Hyeon also finds out about this, but it is a problem for Jeong-chul that he was an ace in the National Intelligence Service. The police collect the people who were predicted to be the culprit and visit them one by one and ask them. While narrowing the scope, Soo Hyeon finds him the day Kyung-chul catches a young female high school student again. I was puzzled that the time when Soo-hyun first met Kyung-chul was less than 30 minutes after the movie started. The running time is 2 hours, but I wondered what to do if I found it in 30 minutes. Here, Soo Hyeon torments Kyung-chul a lot and then lets him go, although he doesn't know why. From Kyung-chul's point of view, an unknown guy appears and tortures himself, then frees him. Kyung-chul is indignant at this fact, thinking that he was ridiculed and treated like an idiot. As he runs away from Soo-hyun, he moves according to his instincts. In the process, the robbers met in the taxi feel that Kyung-chul is in danger and counterattack. Soo Hyeon planted something like a GPS in Kyung-chul's body and always watches and waits nearby. At the clinic where he went to treat Soo-yeon's body, he tries to rape a female nurse. At that time, Soo Hyeon appears and blocks Kyung-chul, giving him pain close to torture again. In this way, Soo Hyeon continues to bully Kyung-chul, making it harder little by little. The problem is that Jeong-chul sometimes commits evil acts while going around, but he can't thoroughly prevent them in advance. He helped me after tasting the fear that would not be erased even in the case of a female nurse. Although he is revenge for killing his lover by Jeong-chul, it is hard to see him as a normal person. He is not a psychopath, but he appears to be a typical sociopath. It can be said that he did not prevent the suffering of some people before it happened for his own purposes. I think sociopaths are one step above psychopaths because they know what they do and do it. The movie can be said to be a one-on-one battle between a psychopath and a sociopath. Even at the end, it shows the broken appearance of Jeong-chul very nakedly. It should be said that it is a film that shows how cruelty and depiction can change depending on the era. I don't know which of the two is the more evil, but at least Soo-hyun is a person who can seal the devil.